Today, I want to show you why we made a very quick decision to establish temporary living arrangements so that I could feel stable enough to start my new job in my new city, even though our house is nowhere near ready to live in. But that's not all. We have run into even more issues since my last video where I was so excited to share with you guys all of our good news. So let me jump into showing you the options we looked at, and then I'd love to know if you guys think we made the right decision. And if anyone is new here, I hope you will join us on this journey as we continue to DIY home renovations at our new property with basically no extra money. We are sharing the reality of all the issues we've run into so that maybe it'll give others more realistic expectations. Whether you are trying to DIY a renovation, or if you are thinking of buying a fixer-upper, or if you are like us and actually want to build a homestead and farm, then please give this video a thumbs up because it really does help push the video out to more people that might be interested in this content. So first, Art and I had discussed possibly doing a tiny house or like a shed to cabin conversion. Ultimately, we realized that's still going to require work on our part to get the building in livable condition. So we ultimately decided if we do go that route, we'd like to find one that is already complete. That way it can be delivered to our home site and just set up and ready to go. But that also came with issues because I could not find a single manufacturer around here that actually does the full build out and offers financing. Either they offer financing, but you have to finish it yourself, or they do the build out, but you have to pay cash. And cash is one thing we do not have right now. Plus, there were two other issues there. First, Art was not real keen on taking out another loan. The finished cabins were basically $60,000 and up, which ultimately I did feel would bring added value to our entire property, because at the end of the day, if we did go that route, we'd be in this entire place for around $170,000, which I think isn't bad for 10 acres plus 3 structures, even if 2 of them still need a lot of work. Just having one cabin that is livable with 2 other structures that have potential, all on 10 acres, I think that would have added some equity to our property. But Art has been so busy at work, he barely gets off by the time the sun sets. So I knew he wasn't going to have much time to be able to create a pad for this potential cabin and then still get plumbing and electricity and everything hooked up. So then I suggested to him, what about a single wide mobile home? I was seeing some on Facebook that said they were $59,000. The reason I liked this idea was because we would still be in the entire property for well under $200,000, and it's easy to get financing, and they do the delivery and setup and all of those things that I knew Art wouldn't have time to do. But still, Art wasn't sold on us spending that much. However, I did go to a mobile home place in Muskogee just to get some ideas and take some pictures and video to show Art. But what I discovered was very disheartening. Let me show you. So they didn't actually have the model that I was looking at. That was not really an option. So my sales lady showed me this one instead. She said it was the next least expensive model that they had. I want you guys to post your guesses down below how much you think this home would have been, and I'll let you know at the end of the video. But it is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, single wide mobile home, small living room, but it does have an open space for the kitchen and everything. And then there is a little bit of pantry space. Now, another thing that I do like about this is that there is a big pantry space that you're going to see here in just a moment. And that dog down there followed me all over this lot. Check that out. Isn't that cool? So there's pantry space and laundry room right there. That's pretty cool. Here's the master. And it does have 2 separate closets, which I thought was nice. There's that one there, and then the other one on the other side of the room. This model did have really nice big wide windows as well. And then here's the master bath, which is a decent size. I mean, I think for a plain Jane master bath, it's pretty decent. And then look at these floors. In the video, they actually look decent. They were so cheap filling. If we did do a mobile home, we did think that we would want to do sheetrock on the inside instead of the mobile home looking walls that they typically have. So that was also not an option on this model. And there were actually no options on the model. So you take it as it is, and at the very lowest price of all the single wides that they have, let me know what you think of how much that one actually was going to be. And then I'll tell you also that another reason why we knew that was probably not the best idea is because you guys probably know mobile homes drop in value like crazy from the second you pull it off the lot. It's kind of like a vehicle, like the value drops immediately from brand new. So it really isn't a wise investment to buy brand new, I don't think anyway. So that brings me back to the day that our home was delivered. Oh, wait, I left out a few steps there. Okay, hold on, let's go back. So after Art had declined on every suggestion that I made, I finally remembered something that we had talked about a long time ago. And that was possibly getting a camper or a travel trailer. So I looked on Facebook Marketplace and I saw one that was actually under 20,000. And I showed that to him one night and he really liked it. We were able to see the floor plan, which I'm going to show you right here. And the next day I was telling my parents about it and they offered to meet me out there to look at it because they have more experience in that area than Art and I do because they own an RV. So they were able to lend their expertise. And Art was unable to get off work that particular day, but I was texting him from there and sending him videos and pictures and everything. And we decided to make the jump even without him seeing it in person. And I remember as I was sitting there trying to work on the paperwork, I kept texting him saying, "Are you sure you trust me to do this?" He wrote back and said, "I trust you 100." So I was like, okay, we're really doing this. I can't believe we're really doing this. So now, without further ado, let me show you, but don't go away because I want to show you another one that I looked at while I was there. And I want you to tell me if you think I made the right decision based on the two, and if you think that the other one would have been a better option. So let's talk about that.
Now we'll do two favors here, two favors on this side, and maybe one on the other side. All right.
Before we get too far, I want to go back to the day that I toured the place with my parents and let you see our reactions to everything.
And the little shades look pretty good too.
I know, yeah.
It's got propane tanks in the front. You can think that they're just like a gas tank, real tank. You can take
Oh,
those
just
off, take them back in, have them refilled.
Oh, okay. It's just the little I was about to ask you how that works with the propane. Okay. So that can be closed.
It's got recliners and you got the U-shaped dinette now.
Yes, which is my favorite. So.
Yeah, this is really cute. These are comfortable.
Yeah.
Are they comfortable? Good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Art like this.
Yeah, I think so too.
There's blue LED lights underneath them and stuff.
Yeah, you need to get you a swivel.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be good. But yeah, I can see he can sit here at night working on his stuff.
What's your number, ma'am?
It is 918 Okay, so you saw the bathroom right there. And then the little bunk room. See all the storage right here. Lots of storage. Hey, Dad, what's this black thing down here?
Now that's where all your electrical circuits are.
Oh, okay, okay. And then in here, there's storage and a TV mount.
Breakers are in there, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. And then this extra little banquette where my desk can be. And then this one folds up.
These lights.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So that locks into place. And then 2 more bunks. So the kitchen, there's pantry storage.
I'm not gonna do anything until our.
Yeah. Decides where he wants to do. I think this will be perfect size for y'all.
I think so too.
Just bring in what you just have to have.
Yeah. Everything else can just be stored in the house.
Because you're going to be working a lot.
Yeah. And this, oh, sorry, Dad. I haven't made it over to the bedroom part yet. Storage in here.
You can take a picture of me.
Okay, tell them how comfortable the recliner is.
Okay, the recliner is very comfortable. You do need a, what do you call it?
Swivel mount.
Yeah, a swivel mount for your TV so that you can swivel it around.
That's why those plastic was on those.
Oh, what?
Brand new.
What are?
They're not brand new.
I know, I thought they were too until Mom pointed that out. Okay, so in here, got a nice bed. There's a TV mount there. There's the wardrobes on both sides with hanging rods. And then the bed lifts up for more storage down there too. And so where it's at in proportion to everything. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Oh, I see it.
Got a little fridge.
I know. Well, that can be our beverage fridge, or and then this slides out. And then Art, they said that they're replacing that awning too.
Amp into that, but if you've got this, you need one of these that plugs in, and then this your deal plugs into that.
Okay. I'm doing video so I can show Art. So, okay. So one of those is what we need, is what you're saying? And that isn't included? They don't
No.
send that? Okay.
I may just let you.
I've even got a deal on here for like luggage. and
I know, yeah.
stuff, or bag or anything.
Yeah. I know. Okay, so our outdoor kitchen there. So oh, that's the fresh water connection. Okay, cool. Okay. And then what is this down here? Is this just extra storage? Okay. Oh, nice. It goes all the way through.
Yeah, that's for storage.
Yeah.
For traveling. For
Nice.
luggage and stuff.
Well, even if I have stuff that I don't have a place to store it for right now, that just gives me extra places to put stuff. Okay, so when we walk in, we have this
Oh, good, that is
cabinet
gas.
here. Yeah.
Or propane, I should say.
I do want to look this up though, where he said like on Amazon, see if I can find the
Ask them
A thing.
down there too if they need
Yeah.
cover. That's what he said.
yeah, that's true.
See,
Okay,
you got
the
tables
recliners.
for your spices and
Yeah. And there's storage up here, and yeah, we can put just a few dishes.
These little beds will be perfect for the kids.
I know, I'm excited for, like, when RJ, because if RJ's coming home for Christmas, that they can still be comfortable
Exactly.
and not feel like they're
You need to put
imposing or
your TV
anything.
here,
Yeah,
that way they
yep,
can have this room.
yep. But when we're not using it for that, it'll be
Okay, go home,
perfect
Pat.
for my. I know, yeah.
And this thing won't be tied down like a motor or a mobile home, so if the weather gets real bad, you probably don't want to stay in.
No, you get out.
Oh, really? Okay. Just like if it gets like
Just like a
super windy
trailer,
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. That's why we were thinking of parking it over closer to the house so that there's some wind block
Yeah.
too. Okay. So that's the door to the bedroom. The TV and everything, the recliners, the dinette set, our cute little kitchen, and our stovetop, and oven, and our fridge, freezer, our little pantry storage over here, bathroom, and then the guest room, our thermostat, our more storage, and again, that's that door. It's gonna be perfect. Let me know what you guys think about this so far. I will do a future video to show you how we've got it set up now, because it definitely looks way different now that it belongs to us than it did when it was sitting as a showroom model. Okay, let me tell you the 3 things that had sold me on this model. First of all, it was that bunk room. I loved having that table in the back because I thought that would be the perfect place to set up my little workstation for temporary office for now. So anyway, that was number 1. Number 2 was that U-shaped dinette. I loved that part. And then the third thing was the recliners. I knew that Art loves recliners, so I really wanted to have the recliners for him. The other 2 campers that I looked at while I was there, neither of them had all of these same features. This was the only one that had all 3, and guess what? It was $10,000 less than the other 2 that I looked at. So ultimately the price won out, but also because this one had all of the features that I wanted. Okay, so now here is one of the other campers that I had looked at. I want you guys to tell me what you think. Watching this back, I do realize now that there were a lot of features in this one that we don't have in ours. Although we did discover some features that ours has that we didn't know about until after we got it. So I am going to show you those things in the next video. But take a look at this and let me know what you think. The one thing that does give me some peace of mind is just knowing that this one was $10,000 more. But when I look at it on this video, I'm like, oh man, I see all of these things that are really cool. But let me tell you that one thing that concerned me was that, well, first of all, in that bunk room, there was no space for a desk. And also, if you notice, there's no space to put a TV in there. I do like their outdoor kitchen here because you could see that it had like a cutting board area and a sink and everything. And just look at all of the extra storage all over the place. And it had the fireplace, which I knew Art would have loved that. But it did not have the recliners, and it did not have the U-shaped banquette. And I wasn't real fond of having to walk through the bathroom to get to the master bedroom. Let me know what you guys think. Did I make the right decision?